Decades have passed since the final detonation. The Earth still bears the scars of its own destruction. The skies, once choked with soot and ash, now hang pale and distant, a wounded atmosphere struggling to breathe again. Across continents, glaciers formed where cities once stood. Steel skeletons of skyscrapers rise from the ice like tombstones of civilization. A fraction of humanity remains. They live in hidden shelters, in fractured underground towns that echo with the hum of old machines. Generations have been born here. Children who have never seen sunlight, who think of the surface as myth. Old world knowledge is fading. Books rot. Power grids die. But still, people whisper about the time before the freeze. A time of warmth, of oceans, of blue sky. Now, a new generation rises. Driven by curiosity, they prepare to return to the surface. Clad in protective suits, they climb frozen stairways to a world unknown. What awaits them above is silence, a planet preserved in frost. Collapsed bridges, sunken cities, rivers turned to solid glass. The explorers walk through what was once home, every footstep echoing like a memory. They find relics, rusted cars buried in ice, faded murals of forgotten nations, a school frozen mid-lesson. Inside a shattered museum, they discover a globe, half melted, blackened by fire. The markings of human ambition now mean nothing. It becomes clear, this was not the end of nature, it was the end of us. But nature has its own rhythm. Under the frozen soil, life stirs. Tiny green sprouts push through cracks of ancient ice. Microbes reawaken. Birds return, their wings cutting through the thinning clouds. The planet begins to heal itself. Slow, quiet, deliberate. The Earth doesn't mourn, it rebuilds. As the climate softens, survivors return to the open air. They build villages near thawing rivers. They rediscover fire, agriculture, and song. Technology is gone, but purpose remains. They carve new symbols into stone, reminders not of victory, but of humility. The story of the old world becomes a warning etched into their lives. One morning, the clouds finally part. The first sunrise in half a century floods the horizon with gold. Children reach out to touch the warmth on their faces. Tears freeze on the cheeks of those who remember. For the first time in generations, the world feels alive again. The sun, once feared for its absence, becomes a symbol of hope. The Earth is quieter now. Smaller. Wiser. The mistakes of the past remain buried beneath miles of ice and memory. The survivors walk across plains of green and gray, a fragile new Eden. Their footsteps mark the start of a new age, one built not on power, but on balance. The age of fire ended the old world. The age of light begins anew.